And is there anybody here that hasn't had their say yet? So these are invitations going out for new people. I would like to speak to one of her mods. That'd be a good conversation to have. I'd look. Oh, hold on. I'm pressing cancel. Can I? There. Yeah. Ooh, that's how she does it. Right. I've always wondered how she reads everyone's comments.
Swipe to the right.
Swipe to the right, guys, and they're all nice, big and bold for me, so I can block every single one of you. Anyone with a negative opinion about me, you're getting the block button.
Jokes.
Obviously, JK. I keep freezing. Interesting. That could be a. How would I? So I swipe left, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, cool. Not on mine. Yeah, get a better internet, Pembo. Stick your phone out the window or something, you know. Get a better signal. There is storms about at the minute, so it's messing with everything.
Back a bit. Your head's filling the whole speed.
I can't. I need to be able to read.
Well, swipe it so you can see the bigger comments.
Okay, cool. Right. Hey, observer. Hey, from Ireland to Ireland. I'm not getting rid of them, so I'm guessing you might have something that TikTok may deem a little bit naughty. So try just changing the wording up a little bit.
Yeah, there's no filtered words on here, so it's not like there's anything that we've set that you can't say. So it must be TikTok.
Yeah, 100%. You can say whatever you want within reason on this channel. You're not going to get blocked, censored, not by us anyway. Yeah, she really did milk the subs on that, didn't she? I wasn't impressed, especially when she was using the Ark of a Christian to try and bring everyone together. And then the next day, she's everyone self-love. She's just trying to find a place. Obviously, the singing didn't go that well. Yeah. So, but I tell you what, she's a better singer than me. 100%. I love a bit of Meatloaf personally. She has been back on live, and yes, we'll definitely talk about the direction she's choosing. And I would love to know where that choice is being made on what WhatsApp group and what poll that she's doing to do that. I don't understand where she's going with this now. And talk about doubling down, guys. I've never seen confirmation bias so much in one person. It's amazing. Yeah, she did. She totally lied about your daughter, Pembo. And to come after her as well. And particular situations she's aware of, she needs to be a lot more careful with how she talks openly about people that are, you know, are trying to keep under the radar in a sense of there's a lot of people that don't want to be advertised, so bringing them onto TikTok and then advertising the words, and it's just that's one thing I don't get about her personally, guys, is the way she can use and manipulate information in order to seem her look good. I don't know about you, but none of it's made her look good in a good light. And I'm trying to reach a bit of positivity, would you believe it or not? Hey, Maggie. And hey, yeah, well, there's a few. Do I need to go back a bit? There we go.
You missed a few people.
I have. Is that Mitchell? Hey, Mitchell. Crafting crazy. Hey, up.
Just go.
Wow, comments. How long was your subscription only before her numbers drops? Let's have a... I don't think a number's that big in subscription anyway, is it? I think... Let's go on to this.
So you get to... That's it.
Yeah, let's come on to this a bit. So she's doing this thing where she's decided to... In order to filter out the comments she deems bad or negative. What's that?
So unfortunately,
Decline, yeah. So yes, sorry guys, I've got things popping up everywhere. Still learning. But yeah, so she's decided to sort of use TikTok as a third party, sort of like a third party subscription, and to draw people onto other subscription platform. So I see why she's doing that, but I think there's a little bit of might be a safeguarding issue with some people. It's almost a law, kind of. I don't want to say. Can I say? No, I can't say that word, but enticing vulnerable people in order to subscribe, and once they've isolated them from the people around side them, then bringing them into this world where she's the one and only. I find a real big problem with this. So she's trying to decide to whether or not to. Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's decided to try and come off the app, but she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to get rid of my my TikTok platform." And the obsession with this 150k is a little bit. I don't know. It's just a negative thing to just think that your life evolves around a number on a single platform somewhere on the internet. It really does. I don't get what that attraction is all about personally. To some people, I'm sure it does. Yes, crazy lady, and that's where I'm sort of going with that. It's not healthy. I don't know who's telling her this is healthy. This is what I'm saying. She hasn't got any people, as I know, around her in real life that she could say, "Oh, maybe what you're doing or being told isn't exactly the right direction." You know, not like I'm the arbiter and right and wrong, guys, but there's just, I have to highlight this. I feel like I need to. I don't mind doing stuff about her as it's needed, because, be honest with you, she does some outrageous stuff and says some outrageous things that people just need to be aware of. And like you say, before they get fooled into this false world of hers, we can sort of, as a team, try and put a block there, at least with information, that people can try and make their own right and wrongs. Oh, I just need to go back in the... Thank you for that. Yeah.
A couple of people want to join the box, so said you're going to open the boxes in a bit.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to just have a bit of a monologue to begin with, just to see what sort of conversations are out there and if there's anything that we need to highlight.
You might want to address this comment.
Oh, hold on. Go on then.
I haven't on your screen yet.
Okay. Sorry, guys, for the lag. True that you were in a relationship. Oh, right. Thee who shall not be named. Truly in a relationship with her, and that's why you go on about her. I don't know her. I don't come from the part of the country she's from. We've never bumped into each other. But the fact that has come up, I was watching the same thing and I thought, oh man, I didn't want to bring it up, but you brought it. Oh, talk about class chasing. Right, so get rid of that. I don't want that. I just don't want to even go there.
It was a pure comeback from somebody.
Oh, a waste of time it was. That's what it was, a waste of someone's time. Oh dear. Absolutely true. Legend. Oh dear. She is rude, understand. That's not at me, that's at someone else.
I know, I'll let you see the comment.
Well, you meant to be putting comments up that I can reply to. That's not at me. Where's that big newspaper I rolled up before this?
Behave.
Right, she doesn't like a bro because he calls her out on her bullshit. Yes, that's exactly what I've heard, John. Directly, to be honest with you, I've had a good connection there with some healthy conversation. But isn't a brother meant... Someone mentioned a brother's meant to be helping her move out. Is that just out of pity or... Pity? Is it just out of pity? Why would you say that about someone that's helping you out? And this thing about a public platform, guys, she just hasn't got it. And I don't know how many different ways people can tell her. Like, if you've put something on here, it's recorded. You know, it can be repeated. So if you change your mind and someone's... It's just common sense. Lacking a lot of. Oh, way up. Stand's going off. So, yeah. Please think about her words when she was threatening to do something with her. Yes. She's not very careful with words, I think we've all found out with that. And listening to her just go on. And then, like I say, when the wife told me about the interaction she had with her, well, that, you know, she's with a good man. I'll stick up for her. So that's the reason why I've done what I've done. If anyone don't know yet, that's the reason why I'm on here. It's not that I've got a personal gripe against her life or way of being or how she is. And I would never take the mick out the physical, you know. It's how she is talking to people. It just gets ruder and ruder and ruder, and I can't stand people who talk like that. And yeah, I'm the guy to speak out about it. I need to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, this blocking thing she's got a real bad habit with. Anyone can make up another account and get straight back in there. But that's why the sub block. Who's told her that was a good thing? She's got 150k. Not all of them can sub to her. It'll be a nice income if they did. But like I say, she's around a lot of people that are vulnerable that maybe ain't out there making a lot of spare change. So they can spend it on her. That's...
Somebody's asked to be a mod, so let me just put them on.
Okay.
Keep talking.
So yeah.
Just let me find you and I'll mod you.
So I'm not a good at multitasking guy, so. Yep. Right, the dog.
Squishing the dog.
Squishing the dog. Looking at the air coming out of the dog.
I wouldn't let me. 2 seconds.
So I'm trying to get an interview with Annette. That was a great question I got cut off from. Let's have a read of this one, hold on. Oh, I'm well behind. That is lagged up.
It's because you haven't scrolled up.
Alright. Sorry guys, just gives a minute to sort this out.
Why won't it let me? Sorry, it won't let me put you on just now. Hang on.
I need to see someone's comments here so I can read them. Here you go. Oh wow, I'm behind. He's seen you before, so that means you're someone else. Saying I must have said what happened. Yeah. So yeah, that's another good question as well. This stammer, that she changed from stammer to stutter. That is a big question. Obviously, John's already said she has had a light stutter, but she's never been so heavy on it. And it is literally only just popped up. It's not like she's been doing this for some time. She's literally just started doing this. Related to MH, she says, could be.
There you go. That should be you now.
But I don't know where... see, if people wanted hard proof, it wouldn't take me 2 seconds to get hard proof of something, an illness from a GP that I had. So I could show you very easily in black and white. It wouldn't take long. But I don't see why that same... Because it's not much... If you've already announced you've got it, then it wouldn't be a problem in just showing in the black and white of it. Yeah, and it's over the top, isn't it? Because as far as I'm aware, with stammers and stutters, that begins at the beginning of the word, so it's your thought process. So you're thinking and saying it, but the word doesn't materialise, and it ends in a stammer or begins, at the start of the word as a stammer or stutter. But every bit of research I've looked, I haven't seen anybody as hard doing that. Like maybe someone with Tourette's does that type of repetitive motion. I don't know where she's Googled that that'd be a smart thing to do. I really don't. Right, she's never stuttered in a box. No, she seems to be. Come on, is it? Who's the guy, the singer? Gareth Gates. He was. When he started singing, he lost that. But straight after that, you could. 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 Was there like there was none of it. Let's have a gander at some comments, guys. Sorry, I keep on missing them. She never started. No, she never started in a box battle. True. I think it's the first letter, isn't it? We obviously adore him. Autism.
Does the live keep freezing for anyone else? It is for me. So is it freezing for anyone else?
Yeah, have we got any more lives freezing peeps? Yeah, this weather is terrible. It is not helping with signal whatsoever. Hence why I was going to keep it a short one as well. I'm not just going to sit here and whinge about old topics. I would just want to talk about the new and what's coming up.
Yeah, it's glitching for a lot.
And what we can do. So yeah, don't worry guys.
Do you want to take it off the Wi-Fi? It might be to do that.
Yeah, that type of illness or any illness in that type of direction, and the energy it took was phenomenal. I can't fathom someone with a serious health condition like that, with mobility issues, even like lasting what, an hour and a half. I'll be honest with you, I needed another day to recoup. I needed to eat, get some good vitamins in me, feel better, you know. It's struggling. So I couldn't possibly fathom how someone could be on live for 6, 7, 12 hours of a day. 12 hours she was on. Do 10 clips. Like of, I don't know how long they were, but just to have the energy to do that, to stick that all together. The editing skills, guys. I'm well jealous of all you editors out there, by the way. All the one editing videos, I love that. It's hilarious. But that takes time and effort. Who does that for her? You know? Whew, I never got it. Oh, CFS and other conditions, I can't do what she does. Lovely lass. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Her illness in whatever she thinks she's got has these miraculous well times where she can jump down to the theatre, go have a coffee with a parrot, slip off Gerb, and you know what? She's not even got a PA there. I don't think she had a PA there, did she?
No.
And she's doing all that. And let's talk about this PA that we're all paying for. How could you possibly afford a PA? There's a finance thing here, guys, that I'm going to get into, which is a bit out of whack. I mean, really out of whack. Especially for asking for handouts. There's some real serious financial oddities and boasting. I don't get how she can boast about her stuff meticulously, one after another, sit there on live, packing her house away. Apparently with ME. My ME is so bad, I rarely speak to family on the phone, mainly text. Exactly. Did you not, Jules, did you see the Channel 4 person who's sadly passed with ME because they couldn't have the energy to feed themselves? And this is what she's not getting. There's serious repercussions and beginnings and endings that all these types of illnesses that she's trying to chuck her 2 pence in and speak on facts. There's a lot of ill people on here, guys. a lot of ill people, and it's so sad. And to get your social pleasure from TikTok, I thank you for being here, for one. I'm trying to put more positive into it. Like I say, I'm trying to see a direction where there's some bit of forgiveness down the line, but not when you just keep on standing in all the time. I'm sorry, I don't think I can swear on here. No, I can't. Oh, little bits I can, apparently. I'm like a sailor sometimes, people. I just... Blah, 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 blah. Is she back already? Yeah, she's back already, but she's doing sub only, and now she's trying to get... I can't advertise the other thing. What?
She's going to do a Patreon.
Oh, she's going to do a Patreon for... Teams. And then that's going to be then subbed. Is that right?
£10 a month.
£10 a month. You'll pay via Patreon and she'll let you into the club. I don't know if that just sounds dodgy. Oh, it just doesn't sound right. Has she been on tonight?
This afternoon.
Oh, so she was on this afternoon as well. So she's not coming off the app. She's continued this. And I'm sure her house deal hasn't gone through yet either. So, yeah, she's just sitting down, twiddling her thumbs, I'm guessing. It's not that she shouldn't be on the app. There's things that need to be squared away, and for her to move forward and not have these things with her. She's got a lot of baggage and she just keeps on adding the baggage constantly. Don't know about you, but my shoulders are getting tired. I'd like some wrongs to be righted, you know, just a little bit. And I wonder if she does listen to these lives and think that we think a certain way. Can I just say once again, there's no group or gang of people. There's no what I would deem bullies or trolls. There's a couple of accounts that love to make fun, but that's what on the internet is. Try to be fun and have a laugh. You know, she has 3 phones and an iPad, a laptop and a gaming computer. An omen is not cheap. I don't know what an omen is, but the others I do.
And oh man, that's not cheap. Not an omen, oh man.
Oh, sorry. Oh my days. Hilarious. I thought we'd all...
He's laughing.
Got a bit of lag going on again, haven't we? Pitter is everywhere. I would love a chat with Pitter. I've tried to have a conversation with Pitter, but I'm going to assume if you have a conversation with me, then you are part of the problem, not the solution. Where we're trying to be. Annette, Pitter, we're trying to be part of the solution, not adding to the problem. You know, I can't say it anymore. I was, so hopeful she sounded like she was going to apologise. And then I think she got cut off a couple of times, which then wound her up. So we got what we got again. And this is the thing, you can't be wound up by people on TikTok. You can't take negativity like that. You've got to brush it off. You've got to brush that negativity off that you deem's negativity. And just don't deep dive or look into it. Hello.
You want to share about some of the stories people sent you?
No, I'm not gonna deep so dive, guys. So some of you have sent me some really, I don't know how to put it in words, but absolutely tragic circumstances that you've been in, and you've sent me an email asking you to keep you anonymous. I will. I just want to show you that there's people that are really vulnerable out there, and I can't really get you out. I can't say it enough. Like, if you think you can think of the most vulnerable person, probably add 10%. It's not close to what reality really is for them. It's a really it's a real sensitive subject. And fingers crossed we'll get some good stuff out of the Fat Freak. She's done a lot of things to a lot of the guys, so I'll be honest with you as well. She's treating vulnerable people, that's the worst thing. Yeah, and for me too, Charlie, that's exactly why. You know, I'm here as a safe place, guys. If you're getting any drama from that direction, you come see me. I'll take you in my arms. It'll be okay. And we'll rebound whatever has come at you tenfold. And it's just not going to be acceptable here. You can't make me do things. And I laugh at quite a lot of things. So to offend me would be really hard. Really hard. I love reading negative comments because it gives me a right giggle sometimes. The way some people put some stuff, it's just funny to me. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't harm me. I've got an outer shell to that. I'm not mushy in the middle. So yeah, anybody, like I say, any dramas with that, you come to me and we can sort it out without a shadow of a doubt.
Just decline. It's somebody trying to battle.
Okay, get rid of that. I don't do. And as you can see, guys, there's no payment. I'm not asking for any money ever off anyone. I don't need to make wealth from strangers. It's cool. And I appreciate anyone that wants to send anything. Find your nearest charity, pop it in there.
Do you want to open the boxes? A few people want to join in.
Well, yeah, if someone wants, yeah, let's have a chat. Go on, who's first? Boom!
Just get them to request.
If you want to come in and request to chat, then you're more than welcome to, guys, now. I've ranted on for 30 minutes. Got 30 minutes left. Remember, it's just a short live. I'm not going to take everyone's evening up. And it's Monday, so let's relax and have a brew. Speaking of brew. Here we go. Debbie. I got abuse from one of her lot when I commented in her marathon speech with Natalia. Yes. Who are these people? Like, have we got any names to the people that are doing this? I'll be interested to know. Like I say, I had 8 videos struck, all for harassment and bullying. And even the one that managed to get through last time, I had one that TikTok thought they had a point about with another creator that had mentioned me. I got all 8 of them sorted. So I'm happy as Larry on this. I know that I'm not being out of turn on TikTok. I'm cool, you know. I'm not going to be cancelled because I'm going to say anything crazy. No, we keep it level-headed here, guys. We keep it level-headed. Keep it to the point, speak facts. And by the way, you can do tongue-in-cheek any day. Let's not take the world too seriously. I heard her say her agency, I know. Marketing is keeping her in the news.
Got a rogue mod in here already. Somebody just blocked one of my comments.
What?
Who's blocking me?
Can the mod whoever blocked the wife please unblock her? That's hilarious.
Not blocked, just muted.
Muted, sorry.
Oh, that's
That
so funny.
is funny.
I missed who it was.
That is awesome. Oh dear.
Nobody wants to come up.
Okay, cool, right, yeah. We're just going to keep it chatting then, guys. Yeah, so, Peter mute. Just to hear that is music. I haven't heard that in a while. I wish you'd use it again. But you'd do that deliberately. Like, why not be fun with it? Annette, if you're out there, unblock me. Come on, we can have a chat. I can show you the world isn't that serious and, you know, come on. Come to your ways. Yeah. Oh, that should be a meme or something. That'd be cool, having it as a ringtone. Oh. The name's Hoona. Boona. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. This is, you've got to remember as well, this is a 13+ app. Like, that's another thing we'll go into, the language that she feels she needs to do. Don't need it. You know, express yourself differently. Yeah, if you haven't gone seeing it, go to the Names Booners page. Have a look at the content. Absolutely amazing. You back in?
I'm back.
Is she back? Time's over. Naughty step. So, come here. How do you feel about someone? Look, I'm all for people earning. I'm all for people going on, doing well, achieving, getting. How do you not feel about the weird sort of I've got what you haven't got wrap up of everything she's got in her house? Like, is that just like dangling a carrot in front of a donkey and not actually letting it eat it? Is that a draw in? Because I see stupidity. I'll be straight up. I just see it as you've just now. I'll be honest with you. I've got a full list of what that stuff is and how much it costs. It is crazy. You'd be advertising that. You know, absolutely mental. But I still can't find that weird ring thing she's got, guys. So if you know where that's at, send it me.
Apparently it's an antique one.
An antique knuckle duster, Swarovski, or whatever it's called. Yeah, and can I just say the whole Teddy thing as well really does freak me out as a 50-year-old. Like, why would you be... Oh, I don't know. Is it really MH, guys? Are we missing something? Are we the one with the biases? And also, who's going to buy one that she's made? Seriously, I could do a teddy bear if I'm honest with you. I've done a little bit of knitting. I know how to do it. That teddy bear was dreadful. Who would buy that? Yes, I'll be honest with you, I would as well. Contradicted. I would, if it was cheap enough, I'd probably buy it just to advertise it a little bit, like sit on the shoulder like a parrot. And also, if you're listening in, that infected lump on your head is, you need to get that medically seen to. That could cause you bigger problems letting that go on. Seriously. You're not getting sympathy for it no more. It's looking like a health issue. So please go and get that sorted. Yeah. What are they subbing for? That's a great question. There's no content. She says she's a content creator. I've not seen no new content. There's not been new videos out. Oh, are we going to talk about P. Louise? I think that's bringing to a P. Louise. Why would you? Why would? Oh, it is. They're getting nothing. Not everybody's getting a teddy bear, are they? So they're not all. She's not gifting all the subs. All of how many does she got?
She goes 50 subs. She's gifting.
50 subs. I'm not. Who's buying a teddy bear? No. Legend. Come on, guys.
80% said they're not buying a teddy.
Oh, dear. Well done.
Well done to the 20% who are buying a teddy.
And you're getting blocked. Blocked now. Mute. That's well funny.
That P. Louise advent calendar.
Yes, the P. Louise. Why would... That's another thing I don't get. It's such a... Why does she need that? What is the... I know that men have midlife crises, yeah? Apparently it's a thing. Is that the same... The opposite? Like, do women have midlife crises then think they can put on purple and green and... Oh, I'm all for people doing whatever they do, you know? Oh, damn.
I think the kind of part that got me about the P. Louise calendar is that she's going to open it all. So she's going to show people what's in the advent
Every
calendar,
single one she's going to do.
apart from the 24th or 25th, whatever day they do last.
Why?
Like, people are spending a lot of money to get these calendars. They're 240 quid, and then somebody's just
240 quid on a calendar. Guys, I'm all for supporting the faith, but 240 quid on a calendar. It used to be made out of paper. Now people are sticking things in them and calling them a couple of £100. Oh, she says she's got no money because technically what she's getting isn't her money. She's using everybody else's, peeps. Let's just say it straight. Like, the amount of money that she's on, she doesn't earn. So it's coming from somewhere. And PIP isn't the only thing that's sustaining it. And I'll be surprised if any of her PIP goes towards her medical needs. I'll be straight honest with you. I think it's just all materialistic crap she keeps buying. I don't like it. I don't like it just the same as anyone else. You know? So the subs are paying for their own gifts. Yeah. Yeah, Gemma, yeah. And she's saying, you've got to be grateful for that. You're buying your crap, but you best be grateful to me for making you do that. See what I said in the other video, guys? It's a little bit creepy. It's a bit over-controlling. But what happens if you've got no control in your life? There's nothing around you that you have control. Would you then be as soon as you got that, have a massive power trip on it? Sounds familiar to me. Oh, yeah, right, here we go. She seems to have so much stuff, and I bet we've already seen any. Yeah, and she's got no real outgoing. There's nothing really. People are saying she's got a mortgage. She might somehow have a mortgage she's got to pay for. Do I believe that we're paying for that? Yes. I don't believe she's paying for that out of her own pocket. No way. No way. Sorry. All be tat and full of lunar poop. Yeah. That's another thing, guys. Let me bring you on to something I know very personally. That's about PPE when dealing with reptiles, or avids, I think they're called. Yeah? Birds. So, this is great, guys. This ain't a promotion. I'm not promoting this product. I'm not getting any money from it. Okay, it's called...
Ad break.
Don't say that. No ad breaks. This is what you buy from most of the shops that you buy your cleaning products for me personally, reptiles, but it's safe for fish. You can clean fish tanks with it. You can do all your animals, your bird cages, even yourself. If something craps on you, you can give yourself a good little spray and it'd absorb and it'd kill all of them, because it's a long-lasting disinfectant that takes not 15 seconds like hers does. It takes 10 seconds and it's long-lasting, for animal specific. I'm going to keep that up there, guys. It's good stuff. I recommend for all cleaning on reptile needs. I'm a massive fan. I love reptiles. I've got a lot of animals, so... I'm always here to help.
Catch up your comments.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, I'm well beyond the comments. Sorry, guys. Let me get up close and personal. Here we go. Her dad owns the house. I would probably say he's the guarantor of that. Yeah, 100%. She'll be unboxing a new bungalow and suddenly all the new collections will appear. Yes, she's off doing something. You're bound to see it if it's materialistic, if that's the thing that she's doing. For sure. She lied about most of the conditions, and she goes on multiple cruises that parents pay for. Yeah. I couldn't possibly go on not even one of the cruises she pays for, because she has disability access rights, so she'll have a balcony and stuff and all the rest of it. That's thousands of pounds. I couldn't. You know, I couldn't go anywhere.
ADHD test.
Yeah, yeah, totally. It's rolling onto MH, isn't it? And I think that's a deliberate ploy, personally. Like I say, when you shut down avenues, there's not usually that many avenues to go down, especially if you're talking nonsense about stuff. It's really quite easy to shut down people's thought process around these, and you can very obviously look on the NHS for certain information, public information. There is a lot out there about a lot of things, so it's well worth to do your research and be accurate with what you're saying, because if you're not, people like us, when we hear crap, we're going to jump on you, especially with this condition, because once again, it has really vulnerable people attached and associated with it. So you need to be very on point.
So you see some people are saying fibromyalgia, and that's the another one, but she says she hasn't been diagnosed with it, but a lot of people think she maybe has more the fibromyalgia than ME.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that as well. I would go down the fibre route with her. It sounds more accurate in the writing and the way she is. Like I say, it's all to do with long-term energy. And if you've got that, that's really, like, it puts a scope very minuscule on that sort of diagnosis in that. Because if you've got a lot of energy, then all these illnesses are attached with depleting, or you can use so much and then you have to rest for a long time. There's not a continuous energy with it. She surrounds herself with enablers. Yeah, it's not healthy. It isn't, and that's spot on with what I'm saying with that. Is it's not healthy to always have yes men around you. It's worth coming on other people's platform, because what you hear may sound totally counter to what you think, might have a point. But what's the problem is that there's an inability to focus out on what she deems as attacking. It's not. An opposite opinion isn't attacking, and it's not necessarily a negative. So to say this, and yeah, let's come on to my little personal thing.
There's 16 comments behind 70 comments.
Sorry, fibromyalgia, she definitely doesn't have it, believe me. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. She is giving false medical information. Yeah, and she's referring to old text as well, where there's new literature now that you can have a look at. I'm not saying, like I say, it's got the illness and it describes everything, but there's a lot more information than what she's had available to her at the time. Whoa.
What happened there?
Some light or something just came on. That was really odd. Like a red light.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
No? All right. So, yeah, she needs to stop that. Point people in the right direction. Say, and you've got to. I think it's wording as well with her. She's unable to say, like, let me just be straight like this. I found out some information from, if you go to you can find more about it. I recommend anyone to research it and go and look for yourself. Why can't she say stuff like that? Why does her opinion sort of have to then, it'll be a but. My opinion is, the medication she claims to take is very worrying. When taken together I've mentioned this. I haven't, by the way, guys, I've said she's misused the stuff she's taking. I never said that she is I can't say it on here because wording. But my point is, if you got medication, don't drink with it. Just as simple as that. If it says no drinking on the back of the box, right, it means no drinking, because it could have side effects.
Somebody's wanting to come in. You wanting?
Who? Who we got?
Helen's World.
Helen's World. You can give it a gander if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
No, go down. I've done it.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going, Helen's World?
we're talking about you know who tuna.
There you go.
Oh.
That's why you can't.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing. Hold on, let me turn you up. Yes, we got a discussion on that. Was there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, the fact that she says she has all of these illnesses, I think is a load of bogus.
Okay.
I have like a lot of mental health issues as well as a physical health issue, and my mum also has like a lot of health issues. I think the only thing that's wrong with her is the polycystic ovary.
Yeah.
because I also have one ovary and I also get facial hair, but I've not been diagnosed with the polycystic ovary because the remaining ovary is fine.
Okay.
And that, but the way she goes on saying she's like got a stutter, which she's obviously putting on, and then the fact that she can afford all of these expensive Charlie bears as well that are like 100 quid to 300 quid. Yeah, okay, admittedly I got anniversary elf, which was 60 quid, but he was my most wanted bear and I had to save up for that.
Okay.
But everything else that she's claiming she's got wrong with her, if she has like ME, people who have ME cannot physically get in and out of a bath and would literally have a walk-in shower built for them.
Very, very fair point. Yeah. It's the accessibilities that she's built around her doesn't really...
No, doesn't really say, oh, I've got ME. Like with me, I've got fibromyalgia, and my mum's got fibromyalgia, and she's struggling to get in and out of the bath, even for a shower. And she's thinking of getting that bath ripped out and having a walk-in shower fitted.
Yeah, I've always sort of... I don't know where to go with this type of... When it's talking fibromyalgia, I don't know much about it, if I'm honest with you. I've researched a little bit about it. But like I say, it's almost for her... It's not... I don't know how to explain it. It's really quite hard. It's
Pikachu! Because it's like the fibromyalgia, it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
It's like, with me, it started with abdominal pain. And I went to see the doctor about it. I had every test under the sun going, along with a colonoscopy. And that's when they found out I had IBS.
Right.
So I'm diagnosed with that, but also I was still in constant pain. So I said to the doctor, could it possibly be fibromyalgia? He says, well, the pain that you're describing is very possible. So I'm like registered with the fibromyalgia now.
Yeah.
Because the pain obviously started in my abdomen and then it moved down to my Achilles tendon. And it's now affecting my shoulder blade. So I've had to stop using a walking stick because the walking stick puts far too much pressure on my shoulder, which then travels down to the blade.
Yeah, see, this is once again where she fails to show I'm guessing that's a day-to-day sort of thing for you. Like, yeah. So could you sit on? Could you just get up just to grab an Amazon package or sit on a live for say 4 hours, and then not shower yourself for 4 days and still do that type of stuff? If you don't mind.
I'm constantly up and down the stairs, but it does hurt, and I can like go and pick up an Amazon thing.
Yeah.
Even walking down to my shop, which is literally just down the road from me, it kills me. The pain starts to kick in. And before I have to venture back up the stairs, I have to like sit down for about 15 to 20 minutes to catch my breath and for the pain to ease before I venture up the stairs again.
Right.
But the only time, though, I didn't go for a shower or a bath for a long period of time is when I had a severe depression.
Yeah. It's really bad. Yeah.
So that was the only time I didn't go for a shower or bath for a long period of time, was when I had severe depression. Apart from that, I just if I don't have a shower, I just like top and tail wash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for coming in and sharing your health and the more reality of what people go through with these serious
Yeah.
illnesses. You know.
Because like fibromyalgia is different for everyone. You see,
Yeah.
some will have more severe pain than others.
It's bad
And
with the
it's
equating, isn't it? The
yeah,
equating of the illness is trying to. There's a one up somewhere. Like normal society, we don't see that. Why is it?
no,
Why would you do the same on TikTok?
yeah,
Odd, isn't
and
it?
it's like it's
Odd.
different for men as well. Men can get the fibromyalgia, but they won't have the woman's side of the fibromyalgia.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's something I learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
Mm.
Is there anything you'd like to add further?
Yeah, as well. I am autistic, but that like took, believe it or not, that took 34 years to get diagnosed with autism.
34 years. Wow.
Yeah, that's how long it bloody took for me to get diagnosed with it.
The NHS is pressured. I don't want. John was
Yeah,
talking about
it
it earlier.
is.
I won't say any more. They're doing this best as they can with the money they're being given, I suppose. And it's just suddenly it's swamped, and I suppose that's just a thing we all have to swallow, isn't it? It's what it
Yeah,
is.
it
That's the
is.
thing. it is what it is.
Just a couple of people saying certain comments have triggered them. This isn't what this is meant to be. So if anybody is feeling triggered by any of the things that have been mentioned, just look after yourselves. We would like to support you as best we can, but if anybody has felt that anything that's been said has upset them, then reach out.
Yeah, and if anyone's upset by it, please contact the crisis team. They are a great help.
Good stuff. I'll tell you what, positive message. Love it. Love it. And also, don't think you have to stay on here. You're not going to be missing anything new. Don't let your mental health go downhill. Just switch off, have time. Or like you say, go to the crisis team. Or the early intervention if you need it. They're really good. And I suppose 101 would be another one, wouldn't it? That you can get hold of them if there's any dramas. I wish I had the numbers up. Pockers did a better job of that than me. But yeah. Please go seek help if you need it. 61 been told. Cancer comment. Same day my dad died. God bless. From young cancer. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Can't confirm cancer sucks. Yeah. A load of my family guys have all been through that, and most people that I know that have passed on with my family has all been the big C. Yeah,
it's hard when you've got a family member that has it.
Yeah, it's a struggle. The last one, it wasn't a real long, painful, drawn-out thing, so I thank God for that. So, yes, right. Trying to switch subject just a little bit. Right, Luna. What? Is there anybody else? Is there any direction? Anyone that feels that we haven't? Is there a way? Is there a way? Is there a way back for Luna?
I think that's the question: is what does Annette need to do in order to make things right? What are people looking for that? Would be an interesting point. I would be interested in.
I'd laugh if she was watching this right now.
Everyone's reply is funny. No. You can go too far, and that's just is what it is. Like I say again, some people you just gone way too far down the road, and there's no redemption. You're well entitled to that, people. Well entitled to it. There's been some outrageous things that have been said that could affect a whole lot of people. Gone too far. Seems to be the overall rule of thumb, that one, then. Gone way too far. Yeah, that's it. actual. It's a sad thing, really. It's hard to
It's
think.
just like people are blind to it, though. They just don't see it. Because I had a friend that did exactly the same as Luna's doing, and I saw right through her. Literally saw right through her and warned people about it, and they just turned nasty on me. And I had like a shitload, sorry for the language, a load of nasty messages all over Facebook just because I saw right through this person. And then eventually other people came to me saying, yeah, I know what you mean, and stuck by me.
Yeah, good.
So it's not easy.
No, easily fooled, man.
And I think if Annette or any of Annette's mods are reading the comments, people are giving really good suggestions of the next step forward. It's about that taking accountability and giving the sincere apology that people are looking for, not trying to justify it and say, but oh, people have edited me wrong, but actually just putting their hands up and saying, sincerely, this is what I'm apologising for, and then moving on from that. If she is here, read some of the comments, they're giving you some really good advice.
Yeah, pump her pants, I'd know. I feel for her parents as well. Surely they must be seeing what she's doing.
If what I've heard correctly, in order for her diagnosis of ME, I hear that she took an absolute wedge of information, all printed out, all found everywhere, all on the web, a big thick folder like this. And I can only imagine if she has to do that with a GP, that her old man and old lady, the amount of excuses and crap they must get, because she must manipulate them somewhere, and 100% it's emotional. Like, oh, these people are taking the mick out of me physically, or some nonsense like that. Like, there's a reason. Like I say, if there's a reason why people do things.
We don't know what that noise is.
What is that noise?
I'm sorry. That's my text message. Yeah, I've just received a text if you're wondering.
That's funny.
Don't worry, it's just a dental reminder.
That's hilarious, man.
And Bambi in the comments, you made a fair point.
Bambi.
About, stop playing the victim card. I think that's a fair point to make.
Yeah. We don't. There's enough victims out there that we really need to look after without creating false ones. You know what I mean? She admitted that what she does. Yeah. She doesn't want it. She's very hooked into the amount of people she's got. I can't see her coming off anytime soon. And I'll be surprised if she changed her name. And she should do as like a rebrandishing of herself. Like, the name's Luna. She's not in the ballpark of the parrot people now. All the people with the parrots. Hello, if you're out there. She's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? She's yeah, thanks for that. She's abused their trust. She's accused of, like, one of the dudes of something that was so petty. Why put it out there on a TikTok? Only just to cause harm. You don't need to do that, you know.
Yeah, it's like she, I think this fella has a parrot out in his car, no cage or anything, just sat there on its the headrest. And she's moaning that he takes it out for free flying. I said, rather it free flying, because it trusts him. You know, he looks after them birds like they're his kids, better than the way she threw Luna halfway across the room. Yeah. Whee!
I love it. Whoever put that up, that was awesome. That little funny meme thing you did. I know if it's spider it's gravy mush. I don't know who you are, guys, but you're out there doing some awesome, funny things. Keep it up.
I probably haven't. Like, I genuinely don't think she doesn't look after Luna.
Ooh, did you hear that? That's not me
Yeah.
saying it, guys.
But I would
That's not
rather
me.
stick with facts. I genuinely do think Luna's very well looked after. Do I agree that she left her on her own for a couple of days? No, I don't. But I actually don't think she's poorly looked after. Um, um, um,
It's like when I had a budgie, he went everywhere with me. When I went on holiday, he came with.
Well, there's none of that no more with birth flu about, eh? Woo.
Yeah.
We wish those good old days are gone.
Jane's made
Good old days. Hold on. Who's this? Jane. This is going to sound controversial.
And we love it.
Does anyone think she's being manipulated by
Her mods. It's hard. Because the only one that could have manipulated her, I think, would be Pitter. And I don't think Pitter's that type of person. I think she's like that to other people that are not her mates. But I can't see it. I can't see it. Like, because there's so many people left that, and they would have known the group. Yeah, it's a real hard one, that. Like I said, Pitter don't do anything bad when she's doing her own stuff. You know, I was kicked off of a platform by Annette just by having a bit of a laugh. And she saw the fun in it, I've got to be honest with you. You know, I like to poke fun every once in a while. It is what it is.
Hi.
Hey, Jimmy, you all right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just with Pockers before helping him in a while.
Oh, how are you all over there? Well,
Good, yeah. He was just doing a few battles and eating some beans like he does, bless him.
I don't,
Yeah, so I thought I'd jump on here. Someone just said, is there any ex-mods in? And I just thought, I've kind of said what I needed to say in the past, really, haven't I?
yeah, you've said a lot, yeah.
But what I will say is, it never leaves you. Like, I know it sounds dramatic, because I'm not a dramatic person, me. But what she did never leaves you, if you get me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does. She is very manipulating. She is extremely. And like I think I said to you before, you feel that when you're a moderator, you feel that you have to be there every single live, or she likes that. I mean, I'm friends with an ex-mod as well who I speak to. She's one of my best friends now. And she used to shout at her for not being on her lives.
You're not being paid, are you? You're not being paid to do a job, right?
No, not being paid at all. It
Where's
was
the reality in that?
taking time out of your day to be there for someone. You should be grateful. And it's like, I think, who did I say it to? I think it was John. And I said, if you want someone to be there for you, treat them with respect. Don't try and manipulate them and make them feel bad for not being in your life and being at your beck and call.
Yeah. It's there's this. I'll share a little something what I've got. No names being given here, guys, but it's been to a point of like a woman's been kicked out of a house after having a miscarriage, having these serious health, the PCOS, and the ME, and she's come to Annette for advice. And what she's done is been told that her situation isn't as more than hers. And then when she said something in the chat, she's been told to go herself and blocked. And this, I was keeping that. I didn't, but this is the type of people that she is scarring. People, there's I don't know.
Is that odd?
I don't know if it's no, this is someone who's sub to her. She's come to her via the outside in. This is an ex. Yeah, no memes, and it isn't an ex mod. I'll put that straight back.
I'll share something with you again, mentioning no names because I do protect my friends for obvious reasons.
Yeah, too right.
When I left being her mod, when I chose to leave after everything that she accused us all from, I got a message off a lovely person, and Annette wasn't nice to that person because that person was going through the transition.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm hearing, Gemma. I'm going to be the same. Like the I couldn't fathom some of the situations that the messages that's linked with her. It's opened my eyes so much to this, the world online, because like I keep on saying, there's a lot of vulnerable people, Gemma, out there, and yourself. I'll be honest with you, I'm classed as a vulnerable person. I don't feel vulnerable though. Like this is the sort of the difference between. I don't feel that vulnerable, but I can totally relate to the pain that vulnerable people have out there, and it can go deep past the way even of you being able to be comptus mentis of thinking anything. She can. It's the way she talks to you as well. The patronizing way she speaks to you, at you. There's not a conversation ever there with her. It's always speaking at you.
Yeah.
And you know no better, right, Gemma? Of course.
Yeah.
She knows the best.
You're completely correct. I want to get hold of the facts freak anyway.
Yeah.
Because she says, "Oh, I'll out you all of these messages," but I've got every single message.
Can I ask, Gemma? Do you know these messages? Are these just well? These are messages that once you've been when you were friends with her, you've had, and you may have expressed a different opinion on whoever it may be. People are allowed to change their opinions on people when confronted with facts. Is it that she sort of thinks that type? Is it those types of conversations? Somehow you say, just if I'm going to make up a name here, there was someone called Tim in her chat, in her mods, that have said, "Oh, I hate John," and then come to John's live saying, "Oh, I'm supporting you." Is it that type of mental manipulation?
Yeah, yeah. You hit the nail on the head there, and you'd really, exactly that.
That's so childish, and she needs to grow
It's
up.
like I told you though. I mean, she didn't just have a mod chat. She had several mod chats. So you had, like I said, your rankings of moderators.
Annette, if you're listening, that doesn't mean anything. It's past tense. People are allowed to change their decisions based on fact and informed information. Like you try to cloud the world round them in saying that everyone's a bully and a troll. This is a direct thing. Like you can't. That's just not the way that you deal with problems. You're dealing with problems that are going to make you more ill.
Do you know what? If I upset anybody or pee anyone off, which I barely do because I keep my friends really close to, I do, but I wouldn't come on a live, manipulate, bully and call people out and hide away. I would sit there and I would say, "Look, I am so sorry that I've offended you. I'm so sorry that I've hurt you in that way." That's all she has to do, and she can't do it.
No, it seems so simple to some people. Like for me, that would be very easy. Even if she does she have to? How could we tell if she means what she says? Is the next one, isn't it? She could happily just say that as words. I think she's in that type of personality type personally. I'll be honest with you, I'm just about ready to. We'll have one more person in the box. We're getting on a bit. Like I said, I didn't want to drift too much on old topics. Gemma, thank you for coming up. Bless your heart. And yeah, we need more people like you fighting the good fight out there for people that need the help.
Right, enjoy the rest of your evening, lovelies.
Take care.
Bye.
Good stuff. Ta-da. So, Tina, how are you? Maybe not. So,
Changed her mind.
right, that's cool. Right, guys, is there anybody else that feels like they really do need to say, I don't want to hash out old stuff? Yeah. If you've been on here tonight, guys, and you were following her, you're now blocked, just to let you know. Is what it is. Don't worry about stuff you can't control. Another good lesson I'm learning. Some trauma in her life, either as a child or adulthood. I think the trigger was 21. Whatever happened and made her decide to go, instead of a working life, I'm going to go for a disability life. I would love to know that. Where's the switch? Where did she find she can play on emotion to gain instead of actually physical? That's just, yeah. Right, yeah, I'm closing. Yeah, I'm just reading people's comments now. Sam. Here we go. Right. Ooh, I'll see what Sammy has to say.
Hello, I'm a
Hey,
bit
okay.
nervous.
Take time.
Uh, so I have a stutter, an anxiety stutter. So I don't understand how she can go out and it affects my mental health, my stutter. So I don't leave the house because I can't go to the shop because I feel like people don't have time to listen to me, if you don't understand.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know.
Yeah, totally understand. You have all the time. Listen, we're all ears here.
I'm sorry. It's just when she stutters, it's so fake. Like it has stopped my whole life, and it was triggered 6 months ago due to mental health, and I just don't understand how she can just put it on when she's backed up in a corner. So
Yeah,
I just,
yes.
yeah. Sorry, I'm so nervous.
Oh, but no, you're doing really well. You're doing really well.
So with her going on cruises, I could, that would even give me anxiety having to go out that way and speak to people, knowing how they would look at me like that. But she's kind of proud to have it.
Yeah, it's almost like a badge for her, isn't it? These illnesses are. It's quite strange to see, Sammy. And thank you for coming on. And like I say, you did really well at speaking. And there's by the way, send Sammy loads of love, people. She's done really well. And people should have more time for people. I think we all need that. Some people should just spend just 2 minutes just listening in. Maybe they might learn something, you know. And to, like you say, it's almost close. I can't say it's comical, but it's almost like a cartoon version of like a childish cartoon version. I mean, in that sense of what she thinks someone with a stutter. It's over the top. Almost, I can't. I really don't. I don't understand why she'd even go down that route, Sammy. To be honest with you, it's really blown everyone else's mind. I know that. It's not something we were expecting. That's for sure.
I think it's more attention seeking.
Yeah.
And she would use any medical condition to get the attention she needs.
Yeah, 100%. It's what I've been, like I say, I've been sort of down that questioning. People say you shouldn't question people's illnesses because you don't know. Well, you can. And when something smells a bit off, I like to say that instead of getting everyone sick. So if the food smells bad, so everyone don't get sick, I'll be like, you don't just, it's odd. It's I don't have to explain it really. I'm really, do you know, it's something new to me. I've only just started reading about stammerers and stutters and the psychology and the stuff that goes on. So it's all new to me. And thank you for your insight for it. And anything else you want to say or message me in particular, I'd love to hear it.
My stutter started with PSD because I went through something really bad. So it's like coming in a box. That was the biggest accomplishment tonight.
Oh, yeah, get in there. Awesome for you.
So thank you for letting me in.
That's all right. Welcome anytime.
I'll drop you
a message.
Awesome. Bless you for being here, Sammy. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Done.
Right. Yes, guys, I'm going to round this up now. Gone a little bit over. I'll stick to Mondays 8 o'clock, so it's early enough that too many people can stay up and watch it. And obviously, people need to go to bed for work tomorrow, just the same. So yeah, a lot of stuff happens over the weekend. So I'm going to keep it Mondays 8 p.m. Let's just turn this around a little bit. Me and the wife, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate all of you and everyone who's commented or liked and done anything to attribute towards me, the anti-TikToker, being where we are now. I appreciate this loads. Anytime you ever need me, just send me a message. I'll get back to you. I usually reply to everyone. I try my best. And yeah, like I say, be safe out there on TikTok, people. Keep it lighthearted. Keep it fun. I'll see you boys and girls soon.
Night.
Night.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.